Have you ever been here? You set a goal, you have all the best intentions in the world, but for some reason your actions just don't follow through. It's so frustrating, right? It almost feels like some kind of hidden force is steering the ship. Well, what if I told you that force is absolutely real, and you can actually learn to take the wheel yourself? Okay, so think about your mind like it's a personal computer. It's got its own unique operating system, just running in the background, complete with its own programming. And this system, it quietly dictates how you react to pretty much everything. The real key to getting your actions and your intentions on the same page is to understand exactly how that system is coded. All right, so let's break this system down. We're going to start by looking at the absolute fundamental building blocks that shape who you are and guide your behavior every single day. It really all starts right here, with your self-identity. This is your internal answer to that big question, who am I? And it's built from two core components, your values and your beliefs. And listen, these are not just some abstract floaty ideas. They are the active foundational code of your entire operating system. And this lays out the chain reaction perfectly. It is a direct flow of influence. It all starts with your core values and beliefs. From there, those foundations influence your thoughts. Then your thoughts go on to shape your emotions. And finally, it's your emotions that drive your behavior. See that? It's a crystal clear path from the invisible world inside your head to the very real actions you take every day. So let's take that first component and really zoom in on your core values. The best way to think about these is like your own internal compass. Your core values are basically your non-negotiables. Whether you're even aware of them or not, they are guiding every single choice you make, from the tiny little everyday decisions to the huge life-changing ones. They are the why behind everything you do. All right, next up in our operating system is the second critical piece, your beliefs. So if values are your compass, then your beliefs are kind of like the map you're using to navigate the world. They are the stories and the assumptions that literally shape your reality. At their simplest, beliefs are just the things you hold to be true. They're the rules you've written for yourself about how the world works, what you're capable of, and how other people operate. Now, the really crucial thing to get here is that we treat these beliefs as stone-cold facts, even when they're really just our own interpretations. And that's where things get really interesting. Because you see, not all beliefs are created equal. On one side, you've got adaptive beliefs. Things like, I can learn from my mistakes. They empower you. They support your growth. But then you've got the other side, maladaptive beliefs. These are the ones like, I'm just not good enough. These are the limiting stories that hold you back, and just identifying them is the first huge step to rewriting your own code. Now, this whole process of digging into your values and challenging your beliefs, it might be starting to sound a little familiar. And that's because this isn't just some self-help exercise. It's actually a cornerstone of a really well-established, proven therapeutic framework. That's right. This whole process is a key part of what's called cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. CBT is a type of therapy that's all about helping people identify and change destructive or unhelpful patterns of thinking and behaving. It is built on the exact principle we saw earlier. By understanding and adjusting our internal programming, we can change our external results. It's incredibly powerful. This quote just sums it all up so well. By delving into and understanding your values and beliefs, you can gain insight into yourself, your relationships, and your overall well-being. See, ultimately, this is about way more than just changing a few behaviors. It's about fundamentally understanding yourself on a much, much deeper level. So, why does all this matter? I mean, what's the actual real-world payoff for doing the work of mapping your inner world? Well, the rewards are huge. You gain real, deep insight into why you do the things you do. You can actually improve your relationships because you finally understand your own patterns. You enhance your overall well-being by challenging those old, limiting beliefs. And maybe most importantly, you can finally close that frustrating gap between what you intend to do and what you actually do, and live a life that's really in line with your true values. And that really just leaves us with one final pretty powerful question. If you really took the time to map out your own internal operating system, your values, your beliefs, all the stories you tell yourself,